This is called 2I. I'd almost call it irony that I'm using the word indebted when I'm the one who told you that friendship is not an economy. I'd almost call it irony, but not quite, because you and I both know that this is not friendship. You were right when you said that there is all-consuming intimacy, and then there is friendship, and then there is being held at arm's length. And I am hovering awkwardly between closeness and distance in a space that is not friendship. Hannah called it 2I. After all, the three of us are given to math metaphors. I like this one because I'm just as near to you as a friend should be, but in a bizarre and unexpected way that wouldn't show up on an ordinary Cartesian plane. Screw Descartes. Anyway, 2I is only visible on the complex plane. I appreciate that. Things between you and me have always been complex, even when our intimacy could be jammed uncomfortably into the confines of the English language. Sometimes I'm tempted to blame half our confusion on the inventor of English, but I doubt we would have agreed on the words, even with an infinity of choices. And anyway, you and I both know that languages evolve rather than being invented. I expect you to comment on my use of the word evolve. After all, you are ultimately a biologist rather than a linguist. But what could be more fitting, I would ask you, than human processes mirroring natural ones? You'd probably see the point like you do when you're feeling chivalrous. And both of us would studiously avoid mentioning the human processes that have stymied us for the better part of 6 years now. Friendship, courtship, intimacy, separation. I'd say that you and I are too smart to be so helpless in the face of such ordinary social interactions, but perhaps we're too smart not to be. Neither of us can resist diving so deep that we can no longer see the surface. And what good does it do us, in the end, knowing what's below when we don't know what's above? Perhaps it's our own fault that we wandered off the XY axes and wound up at 2I on the complex plane instead.